welcome back to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are going to be continuing on our Viking knit chain. It's coming out real good. And we're just gonna be continuing with this pattern. But first, let us say hello to chat. Hello, chat. And then do a few invites. I actually need to grab the other phone to do the groups thing. All right. Now, of course, I wanted to do this on Monday and Tuesday, but I just was not in any area that would allow me to actually do a live, basically. I was in very dead zone-y areas, so so unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. All right, now let's grab the other phone. And find this live. All right, so now we're copying and putting it onto other groups. Someone's trying to back into someone else. That's what all that beeping is from. All right. Now we can twit about it. Excellent. Now we can start our time. Start. All right. So if you guys are just coming on, that's all right. We are working on our Viking knit chain, and of course, I've figured out that we can actually switch this camera, so we're going to do that right now. Hello. We actually have light here too, so that's always good. Excellent. So this is knitting with metal. We are continuing on this pattern here. It's called the Viking knit. It is a single knit, and I just wanted to start on the single knit just to have it a little bit easier to explain, because this is the first time I'm trying to do this type of thing live, and I figure simpler is easier. So we're here right now in this loop, so to continue it we just go to the next loop right here, put our wire behind the loop, into the other side. There we go. Into their side, and then just pull it through. And of course, make sure, and sometimes you need pliers, make sure that your wire is going over top of your beginning wire here. Try to make sure that you take out any of these tangles. This is what happens when you use a long wire. You should try using like a 2-foot wire or something like that, so that it doesn't tangle up like this. I got a little ambitious and wanted to use a longer wire. But anything like this, you want to get rid of and untangle as quickly as possible, because you don't want it to get knotted. And you just tightened it up, not too tight, okay, because there's a few spaces up here that I did a little bit too tight, and it was really hard to get the wire through. But just keep it even. So now we're just going to go to the next loop. So this is the loop, go to the next one, behind the loop, and pull. Kind of sounds like that that shooting where you're shooting the clay discs. I don't remember what that's called. Pull. Excellent. Now, when you're starting off this pattern, you start off with this shape, which is it's just 6 petals, so 6 oblong pieces. You start off with that, and that's what you start the pattern off with. And then this is all you do. You just keep putting it through the next circle and just pull it through. This is a very, very simple pattern that anyone can follow. You don't need any tools. You don't need torches or solder or anything like that. And you can make a nice, simple chain. That doesn't even look simple. It looks, when it's finally done. I mean, this is almost done. I need to pull this a little bit more, but it's already being chain-like. It's very nice. It's a very nice chain. The double knit has even less negative space, and it's the exact same pattern, except that if we were doing the double knit right now, when I go over to the next loop, I'd actually go up 1 loop. So I'd like put this behind the second one up instead of just the next one over, and that would be the double knit. And that actually makes a lot less negative space, but it also takes a lot more material, so keep that in mind. This design, this pattern, it's not even a design, it's just a like known way of making jewelry. Like, it's called the Viking knit because Vikings used to do this. It's a pulled wire design. So once we get to a certain point, I'm going to pull it again because I've already done this end. So once we get this up to a certain area, then I'm going to pull it again. This is that area I was telling you about where I did it a little bit too tightly. There we go. Just pull it over. So how's everyone's night going? Hopefully well. As you all saw, I am in Indiana still. So I'm actually an hour behind anyone on the East Coast. So if you're Eastern Standard Time, I'm actually in Central right now. Not for long, though. I think I'm, like, right on the border there. Is this too close? Maybe? Am I still in frame? That's the one thing about doing the live like this, is that I want to make sure that you guys can see everything that I'm doing, but I also want to make sure that I am staying in frame, which that is a very hard thing for me to do sometimes. So that was a little bit of a knot coming through. You do want to make sure that you nip those before they get bad. Again, doing a shorter wire will help against those. I was just being silly when I decided to do this long piece of wire. But yeah, this is a fairly simple pattern, and it makes a very nice chain. So anyone just starting out, it helps to get in some practice with doing repetitive things on a small scale. And you don't need any torches or anything. You just need like this Allen wrench, or you don't even need this Allen wrench. You could use just a dowel, like a wooden dowel, and that will work just fine. And like a pair of pliers. That's all you really need for this project. I still need to record my Pendragon's Twisted Metals episode. Of course, I'm procrastinating, and of course, I'm probably going to end up editing it on Sunday morning, or something just as silly. I've been really bad at the procrastinating and not wanting to do much. This is the only reason that you would need pliers, is to kind of grab. Sometimes if it's like in a thin area, you need to grab it and pull it through. I am really trying to get that area that I messed up a bit in, because I made it too tight. I'm really trying to fix that by keeping the next ones down loose so that it's a little bit easier, but I guess it's a multi-stage process. Ooh, that was nice and easy. But yeah, if you're just now starting to watch, this is Knitting with Metal. Right now we're doing a Viking knit weave. Wait a minute. Yep, that's what I thought. So do you guys see where I messed up here? You can see it's kind of like in the center. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be down here. But I think I accidentally went through this one as well. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. Is it though? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull that back through. Damn, that's all right. Because like I said, I think I put it through too. Let's get in the shot. I'm gonna have to do something cheeky here. Put it through, down, then bring it back up and put it through the other side. You don't want to do this too much because you could end up making a twist right there. You don't want to be making twists. And also, you don't want to pull it while it's off of your dowel or the Allen wrench, because you can accidentally smush it, and you don't want to do that, because then you might not be able to get it unsmushed to continue the pattern. There we go. Now this is nice and even with the other. But yeah, this is a fairly simple pattern. It's time consuming. Don't get me wrong, it's time consuming and you need a little bit of patience. But as long as you follow the pattern, which is literally just going to the next one. Can you stop? Thank you. It's really simple and easy to follow. See, this side I did a little bit too tight, and then this side I did a little bit too loose. That's all right. It all gets basically it all just gets smushed in the end. So when you pull the wire through the draw plate, it tightens everything up. But yeah, I think this week we're doing a forged ring. I think that's what I'm settling on. Doing a nice little how-to on making a forge ring. I do want to come back to the split ring, but for right now, just because time is pressing and I want to make sure that I have an episode, I'll do a nice little how-to onto on the forged ring. It's a nice little like octagon shape. It's really cool. Now we're back at the tight part again. Like I said, I've been trying to get it so that this tight part isn't as, but it's still pretty difficult to get some of the wire through onto the other side. Try to stay in frame here. That is one of my biggest problems right now with these lives, is actually staying in frame when I'm trying to concentrate on something. Alright, just trying to flatten this out a little bit and make a little hook at the end. There we go. And pull that in. Yeah, sometimes you have to kind of hook the end to get it through, and then you can pick it up with the with your pliers. This is a very repetitive pattern, but it works. It makes a very nice chain, as you guys can see. This is the part that I've already pulled a little bit through the draw plate. As you can see, it's slightly different than this, because when you pull it, it kind of fixes everything and just gets it nice and tight. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, because I noticed this in the last live that I did. If you guys are in a group and you're just watching the group, you didn't like press on the, if you didn't press on the link, at least I think this is how this works. If you didn't press on the link, but you're talking in chat, I'm not on that chat. That's the one in the group. That's chat. Apparently it's separate from the actual live chat. So, but I did notice last time there was a few people that were saying stuff in those group chats, and I wasn't seeing it during the live, so just letting you guys know. You should press on the actual link, maybe. I think that'll fix it, but I only just now figured out that I could do this. That I could flip the camera and actually continue doing the live. So I'm not very tech savvy. That could cause trouble later on. There. But our time is actually coming up, so I'm gonna do a nice little picture opportunity. Like I said, this is all chain. back here. It needs to get pulled a little bit more, but this is what you'd expect. But yeah, this is the Viking knit chain. It's very nice. I really enjoy making it, and I hope that you all enjoyed watching. This is, of course, a live, but if you're watching on the replay, thank you. But this is a very simple project that anyone can start, as long as you have wire, basically. And this is 26 gauge wire that I got from, I think, Michael's, either Michael's or Joann's, one of those stores. This is a craft store, but it's 26 gauge. I got 100 foot of wire, and it's coming out really nice, as you guys can see. So if you guys wanted to follow along or just start on your own, that's where you go. But I hope that you all enjoyed watching. If you did, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell, so then you'll get notified whenever I put out a video. I try to do 3 videos a week, these 2 lives, and then my Pendragon's Twisted Metals, which is the silversmithing and jewelry work. So I hope that you all enjoyed, and have a wonderful evening.